the signs of the apocalypse. The holy evangelist Matthew says that after the tribulation, that the tyranny of the Antichrist will cause the presence of Christ will come immediately, and it will begin as follows. The sun will be darkened, the moon will not give its light, and the stars will fall from heaven. Let's remember, stars falling from heaven were also reminding us of the seraphim first angel, Lucifer, who was a bearer of light, and he fell as a star falling from heaven. And the stars in the Holy Bible also represent bishops, the higher clergy that are not doing the will of Christ, but just the opposite. And they, in fact, are, as represented, falling from heaven. St. Ignatius Brangtaninov says, the Holy Bible informs us that shortly before the second coming of Christ there will be signs in the sun, moon, and the stars and the sea. At the same time, it tells us that the Antichrist will also perform signs in the sun, moon, and stars and the air. How will we distinguish these signs? How will we distinguish the signs and works of the Antichrist from the signs that Christ foretold? The first, the signs of Christ, will be true. The signs of the Antichrist will be merely apparent. They will deceive the senses. The signs of the Antichrist will be done by the Antichrist and his apostles. The signs in the sun, moon, and the stars, the signs heralding the presence of Christ, will happen on their own without the intervention of anyone. The lights of heaven will have now completely fulfilled the purpose for which, at the command of the Creator, they shone in the sky. Of course, they had fulfilled it before, at the birth of Christ with a strange star, and at his crucifixion when the sun hid itself in the brightest hours of the day, noon, behind a black veil of thick darkness, so that it would not see its Creator dead. But then something definitive will happen. The holy evangelist Matthew says that after the tribulation that will be caused by the tyranny of the Antichrist, the presence of Christ will come immediately, and it will begin as follows. The sun will be darkened, the moon will not give its light, and the stars will fall from heaven. The lights of heaven, observes the holy Theophylact of Bulgaria, will not disappear then. They will continue to stand in their place for a while. He's talking to the lights of heaven. But to the eyes of men, they will then appear as if they had disappeared from the firmament of heaven. For an abundant heavenly light will cry out to the world and prepare it to welcome the Lord, who will come in his glory. This light will make it impossible to distinguish any of the heavenly bodies. The teachings on signs and wonders that we have set forth is a teaching of the Holy Christian Orthodox Church, the teachings of the Holy Fathers. Its essential characteristic and accuracy, the, as far as possible, clear formulation of the teaching. True signs will help to make the knowledge of God, which is the basis of salvation, deeper and more true. False signs will increase error and consequently loss. In particular, the energy of the signs that the Antichrist will perform will be of a broad and magnificent form, and with these he will entice humanity to confess and accept Satan's messenger as his God. Now, again, please make use of your Holy Bible. If you don't have one, please order one at your closest bookstore. They'll get it for you. You can go pick it up or have one delivered at your home. When you open up the Holy Bible by random, God's voice, word speaks to you. Today, I just opened up with my little grandchildren. A young man has decided to become cantor at the church, and basically I see he's 23, 24 years old, and I've known him since he was about 7, 8 years old. But anyway, he has decided to give up music lessons and vocal lessons for non-secular music, and he's going to learn how to sing Byzantine hymns in order to be a cantor in the church. And we opened up, I said, I'm so happy and everything. We were hearing one of his psalms, and we opened up the Holy Bible for him. And it opened up Psalm 25, saying that he his spirit loves the house of the Lord and loves praising the Lord with psalms, and also he will sing psalms in the churches in front of the believers of Christ. So that's what it opened up to concerning him. And again, with everyone in anything, even with people around you, even yourself, at some point, you want to see how God sees you or sees someone else or the situation that you're in. Please make use of the Holy Bible, because God is waiting for you to bless you. It's a miracle that happens every time you do that. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Christ is risen, truly risen. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.